Hello, everybody. Ken here, also known as Guy or Am I? I wanted to make a quick review video of sorts. G-Log talking about, as of this recording, yesterday, a TV episode that left me flabbergasted. Yeah, I think that's a good word for it. The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 2, S2E2. I, I watched it with my family. Um, One of them fell asleep off and on, mostly because they're having trouble sleeping. It wasn't the episode. It wasn't the TV show. But this was literally how I was like. I had no words. I had no words for a few reasons. One, I didn't realize they were going to do it this soon in the season. I'm not going to give any real spoilers here, but and two, they I feel either met what happened in the game or exceeded it a little bit. It wasn't any lower. It was that impactful. The other thing was the performance by the actors and the small, quick moments of the exchange between the two as it was happening. And four, it wasn't just how it happened in the game. It was not just that event. Details within that event were changed, but it was also what was happening outside. That blew my mind. Again, I don't want to do spoilers here, and it's hard not to. But wow, um, I I don't know, man. But here's the thing, right? Um, the event happening this soon in the season makes sense when you think about it because in the game it happened, and it's in that happening that is the reason for part two to take on its own story to further develop. Because of that, it's a catalyst. So in that regard, it makes sense why they would do it so early. Will it turn off viewers from the show? I don't think so. Certain examples of that: Game of Thrones, Ned Stark dying at the end of season one. You know, viewership was up for a long time. I think until the final end, which you know, um, if you know, you know. If you don't, you might look it up. Man, the camera's freezing. I've been having tech issues all night, especially during the last stream. Another example was Walking Dead when Glenn died. God rest him. That was impactful to me. I cried. I didn't cry last night though. I think because any emotion from that first impact was spent on the game in that related situation. But I was speechless. I was totally speechless. Right around the time it was happening, I saw that certain character going for that certain item, and I was like, oh shit, they are not doing it this early. They're not, and they did. And they did. Um, it was crazy. I had to give my input on this and just react because obviously I'm a huge Last of Us fan. There's various things here on The Last of Us I've done here on the channel. Played through the game several times, both one and two, and Left Behind. Um, got The Last of Us poster. You can't see it right now because I'm kind of in the abyss here. But multiple times in streams, you can see I've got a Last of Us poster in the background. Um, I've made some comparisons recently to The Last of Us and Bioshock Infinite, and Bioshock, how the father figure daughter type dynamic works between the characters, Big Daddy and the little girl, um, Booker and Elizabeth, Joel and yeah, Joel and Ellie, Joelle. Anyway, hell of an episode, obviously. This is fantastic. It's hard to rate it. Um, like among the episodes, so I'm not even going to try. But I wanted to throw this up here. It's 5 minutes long. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay sane. I'm sorry there's not like official review here, but it's more of an impact video, I guess. But hell of an episode, 10 out of 10. There was a couple of editing things that some of the scenes, especially in the blizzard, kind of felt off, but um, yeah, and epic battles all around, and lots of death. So I'll see you later. Peace. And the camera's freezing. Yeah, there it goes. See you.